Strong winds were the big story tonight across Northeast Ohio. So the question now is, when will it all come down? And I know exactly who we need to ask about that. Meteorologist Jason Mikell.
Is that person here?
Yes, he is. He's right here, my friend.
Well, you know, I think, Steph, a lot of times people forget, like, you know, Dixie Alley gets 2 seasons in sort of active weather, which is what we've been dealing with here in terms of high wind gusts across the region today. They were dealing with the severe thunderstorms last night. I want to start out by showing you at least a list. I picked a few kind of cherry picking spots across Northeast Ohio for today. Lorain came in at 53 mile per hour gusts this afternoon. Worcester at 37. You know, Cleveland and Hopkins recorded about 41 mile per hour gusts, and Mentor about 44 miles per hour, and Mansfield at 46. This is all because of that frontal boundary moving through. It is going to be moisture starved for us, but of course it did cause some issues down there in Texas, mainly that Arklatex region. Temperatures will be remaining mild overnight tonight. We're not going to settle as much because we still got to get that frontal boundary to pass on through. Also with a little bit of light rain, and also with that south wind still performing across the area. So we're still likely to be in the 50s for some. So as I said before, it is moisture starved. So that means we don't have a whole lot of moisture to deal with. Precipitation not really going to be a major factor with this frontal boundary moving across the region west towards east. What will be lagging, though, will be the cold reinforcing behind that frontal boundary. That arrives late Sunday night and heading into early Monday. So here's where the frontal boundary is right now. It's not too far away. You can see it's still in our western counties. Still got some rain showers, even some strong storms there over towards Canada. But behind it, look at this, clearing skies. This is because high pressure is going to be moving in right behind it. South winds now still about 26 mile per hour. Sustained winds in Elyria, 14 for Cuyahoga County, 18 for Ashtabula. Look at this, just about 10 miles per hour for our friends down in Worcester. Surface temperatures still elevated for tonight. Again, as I said before, they remain mild overnight tonight. So if you're heading for service early tomorrow morning, dress accordingly. You're not going to need a sweater or anything like that. It's because it's still going to be relatively mild. 50s, you can see there around 8 a.m. More sunshine moving back in. Wind gusts also coming down tomorrow, as I said before, because of that frontal boundary moving on through. It's going to take all these high winds out with it, and we're likely going to have sustained winds anywhere from about 5 to 10 miles per hour, perhaps even gusts up to 15. So a remarkable difference. You can see here your National Design hour by hour forecast. A few spits happening overnight tonight. As we open up the gates for us tomorrow morning, sunshine moving back in, mid to low 50s. You can see 54 degrees for Mansfield, near 60 degrees. You can see there for Akron and Canton. Throughout the day, lots of sunshine, a little bit of veiled cloud. High clouds expected tomorrow. Temperatures still expected to exceed mid to upper 60s across the area. Overnight temperatures tonight, 50s, 61 degrees. You can see from Millersburg. Tomorrow on the hour, look at temperatures climb. Likely going to be slightly above average. You can see lots of sunshine throughout the afternoon and mainly clear skies Sunday night heading into early Monday. High temperatures tomorrow, upper 60s, low 70s for our friends there in Ravenna at about 70 degrees. Your Union Home Mortgage 10-day outlook. We remain mild over the next several days here, but one thing that we're watching, by the time we get to the end of next week, we really start to take a turn here. High temperatures likely to remain in the 40s widespread. So that's our major kick that's going to be coming in a week or so, Steph.
All right. Thank you, Jason. I'm ignoring the second half of that forecast for now. I'm focusing on those higher numbers.
By all means, do as you please.